So once we put it into this netted pot like this, then we put it onto the system like that. And basically it regulates itself where every 30 minutes, every hour, it waters itself consistently until it's almost done. And I think the pump is back there, but the pump is connected to the bottom of this, and that really helps regulate and bring the water to the top. And it basically forms as like a shower where the water comes down and it wets the roots, and it consistently waters itself. Now, when I talked to you earlier about the pH and EC, when you add more water to it and then you add more nutrient solution, that's when you have to kind of see if it's too much EC, the EC level too high, which is just the concentration of nutrients in there, or is the pH too high or too low. So basically, that's how you would plant in a hydroponic system. That's how you would manage a hydroponic system. And yeah, is there any other questions or anybody interested in knowing a little bit more or anything like that?
How does the water, where do you put the water in there?
Good question. So the water will be at the bottom of this. Yeah, so we'll fill this all the way up, and I think it holds like 20 gallons in there.
So it sucks up the Oh.
If I have my, let me go get the pump real fast. My pump. So basically, we'll stick this pump at the bottom, and it'll be connected to the system. And it's already like an internal, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little internal tube, and that's where the water comes from, and then it showers back down, and that's how it recirculates and recirculates and recirculates. So that's kind of how the system works. And using this pump, using the system. What was your question?
Do some of like more advanced hydroponics show you like the pH scale?
Yeah.
Like on like a little configuration, little tablet screen?
Yeah, if you got like a big hydroponic operation, it will be just something like that, little tablet screen. Almost like how we got this thermostat, you will look and be like, okay, well, the pH is like this, EC like this, I need to add. And how you would add it would be different too. You probably have a different source of where you put your inputs in, and whether that's your pH stuff or the stuff in your nutrients and your EC.
That's like some sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, for real. That's how we get. That's the future of what we're seeing in our vegetable production. This is how it's going to be potentially. Like I said before, with climate change and things of that nature, we're going to have to protect the crops and the vegetables that we grow, but more importantly, regulate the temperature just as much as making more efficient space. Because a lot of people, like yourselves, live in urban environments. Topeka's an urban environment. It's not a lot of farms in Topeka, but this type of agriculture could potentially be here in Topeka and be here in Kansas City or in Houston or LA and things of that nature. So this is the future, and y'all, a lot of people don't even know about this. And y'all are young and y'all already are exposed to this. This is a big thing and a monumental thing. So don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly. I was hoping earlier that maybe I could have left this with Curtis, Mr. Pitts, but maybe eventually we can have y'all out at Kansas State and y'all can see and actually plant into one of these. So
we'll get it this summer.
In the summer, that's what we planning on.
Get it.
Yeah, we planning for this summer. But if there's no more questions, I know I told you all about the survey. Y'all filled out Jamie's survey. I got another survey I need y'all to do, but this one for me. I'm sorry. This one for me.
That's okay. Y'all have a seat. Let's get it done.
Yeah. So this one is going to see if y'all understood something from this. How can we make it better? Things of that nature. And it's about specifically this event. So I'm going to hand that out to y'all. And I don't know if Mr. Pitts, you got any more things to say or anything like that.
I do. I just got to get a couple of things.
You got Wi-Fi.
Yep, they do here at this place.